looking out at bumper-to-bumper Monday morning traffic crawling along the Philippine capital's main avenue. Taxi driver Ronaldo Bañez shook his head in frustration. Congestion has gotten so bad as the economy grew, he said, that a 10-kilometer 6-mile trip that once took 30 minutes can stretch to 2 hours. We lose so much, said Bañez, 64. We waste a lot of gasoline and time. The Philippines is far from alone. The outpouring of support for a Chinese-led bank to finance infrastructure highlights a gap in Asia's success story, from power-starved India to Thailand's overburdened railways. Developing economies face a shortage of basic facilities so severe that it threatens to hold back growth and living standards. Manila and other cities are choked with construction sites for office and apartment towers. But spending on roads, railways and other unglamorous but essential infrastructure collapsed after the 1997 financial crisis and has yet to recover. The catch-up they need to do is still considerable, said Ramesh Subramaniam, Deputy Director General of the ADB's Southeast Asia Department. If spending fails to pick up, then this could possibly have an impact on future growth, he said. Certainly it is going to reduce the competitiveness of the countries in the region. That gap has given Beijing a chance to assert its ambition to be a regional leader and fueled a diplomatic arms race. On top of its planned infrastructure bank, which 57 countries want to join, the government of President Xi Jinping has launched initiatives to improve road, rail and sea links. Japan joined Washington in staying away from the Chinese bank. Instead, Tokyo responded in June by announcing its own credit package of $110 billion for the region. The Asian Development Bank has estimated developing Asian economies need to invest $8 trillion in the decade through 2020, or some 80 times the planned $100 billion capital of Beijing's bank. India is set to pass China this year as the world's fastest-growing big economy. To keep it up, its government says the nation of 1.2 billion people needs to spend $1 trillion on infrastructure in the 5 years through 2017. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called in May for India to speed up building all projects that will ensure modern infrastructure backbone. India's most ambitious initiative is the $100 billion Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor project. It calls for creating 7 industrial cities, high-speed railways, 6 airports and 3 seaports. Nationwide, the government says India needs 450 new coal-fired power plants. It also plans a $10.2 billion high-speed train to link Mumbai, the financial capital, with Ahmedabad, an industrial city to the north. In Vietnam, the ruling Communist Party in June approved a proposal for a $15.8 billion second airport for its business capital, Ho Chi Minh City.